Welcome back to 1011 News at Noon. Joining us now is retired family physician, Dr. Dale Michaels. Dr. Michaels, thank you for being here.
Good to be here.
Yeah, and today we're talking about something that affects around 10 million Americans, seasonal affective disorder, or also known as SAD. If folks aren't aware, what that is, could you explain it?
Well, interestingly enough, those of us who are blonde or gray, the lighter complected people are probably more at risk for seasonal affective disorder. We're not sure why, but they seem to have it. It tends to occur or start this time of the year. The days are getting shorter. It's a lot more likely to be cloudier. Today's a great exception, but it's a lot more likely to be cloudy. So days are dark and dreary, and it's easy for people to start to get depressed. Certain people are much more susceptible to it. It does seem to run a little bit in families, so if you had parents who had it, you're more likely. It's kind of subtle, so people don't think that there's necessarily a problem, but they can't figure out why they're so tired, why they're sad, why they don't have any energy, feeling a little depressed. And of course, around the holidays, some people get a little more depressed anyway, but so it worsens and just gradually gets worse from now until about February or March, when the days are getting longer and the sun is shining more and there are nicer things about it, then it tends to lift. So some people have to see that there's this pattern. They may look back and say, oh yeah, last Christmas I was depressed too, and the Christmas before, and so begin to see that. The simplest thing to treat it, Megan, is just bright lights.
Okay.
Go sit in the sun for 15 minutes if the sun's shining and have your morning coffee in the sun. It's not all that hard to do. It takes a little time. It's not like, okay, I sat out there for 15 minutes yesterday, I'm all better today.
Right.
But over several days, the increase in sun changes things and helps people start to feel better. Some people get it bad enough they actually have to take antidepressants to get over it, but far more often it's just getting out some bright lights. If it's going to be cloudy for a week, if Brad's going to make us be under the clouds for a week, then the important thing is to find some ways to get lights. One of the simplest things is the 4-light fluorescent lights. Get about 3 of them and surround yourself with them. Make a little frame or something and surround yourself so you can go sit there and drink your coffee in the bright lights in the morning. It does really take some bright light, but it does help. It's relatively cheap and it works.
Interesting. Well, there you go. Well, Dr. Michaels, thank you very much. Yeah,
Good
it affects a lot of people. So thank you. We'll be right back with Brad's forecast after the break.